EX110. 110mm on this one. Standard 25mm camera. Now I checked the picture out before and it seems lovely and crisp, so either it's a better camera or the focus is absolutely spot on this one. A lot of the others it's not exactly great and there's too much goop on there to really get in. But battery's nice and low as well, same height as the props, even slightly lower. So the CG through cornering and flips and things should be a lot nicer on this. Standard clean flight affair. It's an F3 Evo board and there's a DSM-2 receiver in there that needed binding via the CLI commands. I couldn't get DSM-X working on it at all. I've got DSM-2 working and that was the number 3 option on the CLI. Now the first thing I noticed about this one is, lovely, flies as nice as the QX95 does, which is my favourite at the moment, but really rubbish motors. Like, I mean, they're alright for cruising around, but you'll be pushing it to fly this in rate mode fast, because when you try and corner it, it just saturates too early. But for cruising, it's lovely and smooth. I'm much preferring the H quads over the X quads for FPV on brushed micros, which is completely counterintuitive to what I like on a brushed quad, on a brushless quad. I think it's something to do with the wide cameras when you're flying FPV, because line of sight I don't really mind an X, but when you're flying FPV, an X quad, it tilts further to get the speed going. The H quads don't seem to tilt as far, which means you don't get as much distortion on the lens. And for me, when I'm flowing through corners, the X quads just feel a bit like dippy and a bit vommy. And I mean, I can kind of fly smooth, but as soon as I try and fly fast and corner, I can't corner nose first. I have to funnel corner, and I don't really like that again because it bows the horizon around. So I think I'm preferring the H quads on the brush micros for the moment. That was just stock rates. I mean, the PIDs that they've got in this are lovely. It just, I think this is probably going to get a SpinTech upgrade. I've had sitting there for a little while. I was going to give it the QX95, but that flies really nice still. It's still got like relative power. Whereas this one, it's pretty lame on recovery. So let's pop another battery in, have some FPV with this one. But just to be fair, we show line of sight on the stock battery. Oh, and these are stock props as well. They seem balanced pretty nicely. I haven't glued them on. I just tacked these on. So far, so good. So yeah, that's the stock lipo. Doesn't really feel any different. Hey up, Dave. So because it's tuned well, it's kind of nicer to flip than some of the others with more power, but now I've got a smaller 500 mAh nanotech that goes apparently up to 50C and punch outs, and this is only 25C, so we'll just have a quick line of sight with this one, see if it's any better. Top of the morning. Where's your bike? Is it alright there?
Should be. Go.
I'd nick it.
That's a bit quick.
Like lightning. Okay, so a little nanotech in here, twice the C capability on this one, and it's still pretty tame. Smooth, but tame. So these motors are really just standard 8.5mm. There's nothing special about them at all. Flies great though. Hey. I forgot to get air mode on. I'll just have a little scoot round here.